and Chandler Smith, John Hunter Nemechek bring the field to the green flag. Josh Berry almost making it 3 wide for second as they work through 1 and 2 for the first time.
You see already all the way down to the apron, using all of the track available and then some. I think that's the 11 of Hemrick all the way on the inside there. Now everyone's single file, at least the top 4 into turn 3.
And look how quickly that 7 of Justin Allgaier is already fighting for not only the lead, but now he's got a little bit of pressure behind him for that second spot.
That's total trust. Allgaier is going to give the left rear quarter panel to the 20, and as I say that, 20 hits him in the bumper a little bit.
John Hunter Nemechek decided he's going to let him know, I'm still behind you. I'm right here. Not letting you get anywhere. They're door to door once again for the lead.
Well, Allgaier's not going to give it to him. He's just going to let the car go up over that seam that we talked about earlier and just keep this momentum on exit. Not just out the windshield, but now he has a mirror full of the 00. Will he try to go 3 wide?
Here comes Cole Custer. He's on the back.
On the bottom.
And now the 20 nosing ahead. Can he clear him as they come out of 4?
Oh, there's the 7. You see him get loose right there, trying to turn off that upper lane. And that makes the 20's job so much easier. Now, settle in, put some good laps, try to get away from the 7.
That's the counter to that move. Intentionally slow up. Turn the car, stand in the gas to drive back under him, but I think Allgaier's in the preferred spot now.
I think he did. I think he knew the 20 would cross him over, but he feels he can finish the pass from the top. We'll see if he is able to clear him on corner exit. 20 is hanging tough.
Okay, now John Hunter, you just saw what he did to you. Let's see if you're willing to do it. No, Allgaier actually outbroke him into the corner.
Quarter, still quarter. Good, take it, tucked in, take it.
Right on his back bumper. And Allgaier still fighting with Nemechek. We'll see if he's going to use these cars in front of him as a pick. Mason Massey right in front of him in the 08s and not allowing that 7 to run the line. A little contact is made. Nemechek got into the side of the 7.
I mean, I understand his frustration, especially with that left rear, but I think there was no harm, no foul.
Back it down, stay top, stay top.
Oh, at the 38 backwards.
So Chris Hacker is turned around, the 23-year-old out of Noblesville, Indiana.
So take your time here, try and get it fired up. They're kind of all lined up at the wall.
In the Xfinity Series this year, you see probably the tire going down there as he came out of the turn. You're watching NASCAR Xfinity Series racing from New Hampshire. It's the Ambetter Health 200. And final lap of stage 1 under caution here. And it will be Allgaier that will be getting the win. You see a lot of smoke coming out from the 44. So Raja Caruth, that's the stage win for Allgaier. As we heard other issues for Raja Caruth. He's on pit road making his way down now. And again, we'll see how far the 7 can get back up to the front after having to restart toward the rear. Good battle up front. Chandler Smith with a great restart. And caution comes out.
Yellow.
66, hearing having a problem. Chad Fincham, sure enough.
Ready. Back in, back rear.
Oh, big stack up, huge damage to a 48 of Parker.
7's involved as well. Justin Allgaier is involved in it.
Yeah.
Big wreck. This is one of those racetracks we see this a lot.
Ryan Sieg, we saw the 39, the 02 also of Blaine Perkins, Parker Kligerman.
Heavy damage to the 7, the 39, the 48. That's terminal for the 48. You see the smoke. I don't think it's just tire rub, the radiator.
Yeah, that one's a foot shorter.
You see the car on his outside is laying back quite a bit, and they just don't go. And everybody's anticipating a launch, and they hadn't launched.
And now the leaders, they can wait all the way until the end of the blue zone. So you see, they just wait all the way to the finish.
Coming up to the restart zone for John Hunter Nemechek. He's the control car. He gets to determine when they go. cleaner restart that time. Josh Berry on the outside of Chandler Smith. Berry in the 8, Smith in the 16, and a little slide there out of Chandler Smith. The back end came around just slightly, and he loses that second spot. Now Josh Berry up to second.
Both confident, decision making. Oh, the 24 is high, out of the groove, damaged. The caution's out.
Connor Mozak.
Stay hard, guys.
And fourth caution of the afternoon comes out for the 24-year-old. He was running 12th.
Let's see what happens to the 24. He's kind of at the top of your screen, I think. Yeah, there he is. Just behind 3 wide, free into the corner. Big, long slide. Tries to stay off the wall.
This racetrack is notorious for tough restarts and notorious for being loose on corners. You know,
Look at all the tire tracks.
Not the first one through there, is he?
Parker Retzlaff and Sammy Smith. And Retzlaff a little sideways on this restart. Sammy Smith down to the bottom of the racetrack trying to take the lead away. Good run for Sheldon Creed in the 2, fighting for that 3rd spot. Coming up on 1 to go in stage 2. Every little bit counts as we see Creed working his way to the inside, trying to take second away. But this will be Sammy Smith grabbing his first stage win of 2023. And that 19 as they're back under green for the final stage of the race. And look at John Hunter Nemechek, made it 3 wide, fighting for that 4th spot. He was all the way down on the apron, and now he's getting to the inside of the 9. Of Nemechek drifts up the track just a bit, but door to door with Brandon Jones as those two fight for the 3rd spot. And the 19 trying to clear Allgaier, and he just barely does, but doesn't go on the racetrack. Yeah, Riley Herbst into the wall.
Yeah, the 98 was coming off the corner. The 10 looked like he was on his right rear. I couldn't tell who moved up or who moved down. But the result, the 98, and you look at the right front wheel, that concrete and paint or metal.
Yeah, it's pretty clear. 98 just does not give Austin the room that he expected coming off turn 4.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to just know if he knew he was there, if he thought he got a good run off the corner and was going to clear him, you know, naturally just accelerated off.
Patience with traffic as Sammy Smith and John Hunter Nemechek bring it back to the green, and Smith sideways, almost lifted off the ground there, it looked like, by Sheldon Creed.
I like the call. I like what they're trying. And if you're the 10 right here, you're just trying to, you have a little better fuel. You set right in behind him. And John Hunter back in 5th. He's 14 seconds back. You're trying to run this 10 down the best you can.
How much conserve would you go, Steve, if you're the 10 of Austin Dillon? I mean, if you do try to make it, could you just, I mean, go as slow as staying in front of the guy that's behind you?
I would
Allgaier?
see how much I can save, and can I stay in front of Nemechek,
yeah,
who we know can make it. Problem is Nemechek is running almost a second faster, so you can't win the race at this point. So I would run as long as I can, but there's zero reason to run yourself out of gas. And with this kind of jumble, we've changed some names, right? You see Williams in 4th, Nemechek in 5th, Sammy Smith in 6th. How about Mason Massey back there in 7th in the 08? That's impressive run.
Stay up, stay up, stay up.
There's the yellow that can change everything.
No caution yet.
There it is.
Out, caution's out.
Kyle Sieg in the 28. Down on the apron. And gets it fired back up again. And it looks as though he's going to roll around the track before he comes to pit road.
Oh, Josh Berry just gets him in the left rear. Spins the 28 out. Now it's an interesting point.
Sammy Smith on the inside. We'll see how they do through the restart zone. Back up through the gears they go. 33 laps to go, and they're 4 wide as they come into 1.
Oh, I don't think the 9 can save it. Big, slow spin. What a save.
That was as wrecked as you can be without wrecking. I don't know how he did that.
And everybody gave him room behind, and you see it's, tied up back there, but now tire rub, huge tire rub on the 8, and Josh Berry, we'll see if he's able to battle through this.
Yeah, I can't tell exactly where it's smashed in, kind of above the tire it looks like, straight down on top of it.
It's gonna blow, bring it to me.
It's gonna blow, bring it to me, and as we were watching that, the 00 of Cole Custer, a short run cannon. This thing is really pressuring John Hunter Nemechek.
Yeah, the 8 of Josh Berry must have got hit behind that left front, and it pushed the fender down on top of the tire.
And that's something you'd like to see. You'd like to see drivers and crew chiefs building their relationship. Oh, there we go, caution.
Parker Retzlaff in the 31 around, bringing out the caution. That's 8 cautions now for the day. And a restart, and it's going to be a sprint to the finish.
I feel like that has to be a right rear tire going down. I just don't see him spinning that early. I mean, you look at the tires already almost off the rim. I'm not sure if it could go down that fast as he spun around. Hard to tell from that angle, but that would be my guess at what happened. Oh, you called it early in the zone.
That inside lane checked up just a bit, and Nemechek able to clear.
Oh, the 18 gets into the rear bumper of the 1. The 1 goes
Ambetter
around, stacked up behind him.
Yeah, he's around. The 19, a lot of damage for Joe Graf Jr. Caution has come out again. That's number 9. Austin Dillon involved. You see him in the 10, the 24 of Connor Mozak. Got flames coming out of Joe Graf Jr.
I mean, he's clear of the 18, though, and then right here, the 18 just gives him a shot in the rear bumper. I don't know how else to look at that.
Yeah, remember the 1 car is on 2 tires. I don't know, everybody else had 4 tires. They're all old, but I don't know if that hurt the speed of the 1 car, and it was just a misjudging.
It's overtime, presented by Credit One Bank.
Green.
The outside line is working. Up the racetrack comes the 00. Sheldon Creed in the 2 trying to take advantage. A great restart for Nemechek. He pulls away. He's got over a car length between himself and Chandler Smith. Coming back to the white flag. One more time around. And around goes the 2.
They're wrecking behind you, stay green.
The caution comes out. That will end the race.
We took the white. That'll be us. Bring it back around for the checker.
Cole Custer was on the outside of the 2 of Creed.
Heck yeah!
That was a hard-fought win for Nemechek, having to have a couple good restarts toward the end of this race to stay out front.
And Chandler Smith picking that outside line, finishes 2nd.
Thank you guys. What a dominant performance. I appreciate it. This car was absolutely amazing.
Comes around to the
Great job, man.
checkered
Really
flag with the caution waving.
You boys, I appreciate it. Happy birthday, Gamey. Happy birthday, Mitch. Fusion 3.
Hi, I'm Parker Kligerman. For more access like this from Pit Road, be sure to click and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel.